Dun, 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 dun. She's like one of my favourite Kardashians. I've had the pleasure of interviewing Kim. I kind of sort of met Kourtney briefly on the red carpet, so I can't really say I've chatted to her.
She's really shy.
Is she? She looks a bit scary sometimes. She looks at you like
she has a mean, it's her, like that's her mechanism. She puts this face on because she's really shy. She doesn't want anyone to talk to her.
Bless her. Well, do you know what? You always come across like the one that I would definitely want to take out with my friends.
Yay.
Khloe Kardashian. Khloe, I love your swag. You look so amazing.
Thank you. I'm actually wearing a Kardashian collection for Lipsy jacket right now.
No way.
Yeah, all feather.
Is there a bra?
I am not wearing a bra.
You have good cleavage.
Guess what? They're tiny, but all you need is a handful.
How are they tiny and they look so like... Psh.
Well, I'm a B. That's not...
That is not a B cup. I'm a C and your boobs look bigger than mine.
My bras say B. So I don't know.
I think you could be a C. You might be a C. Right,
if I am, that would be very exciting. Yeah.
All right, you're in London City. You're in the UK. This is your second visit.
Yeah.
You've taken over the capital. How are you finding it? Have you had time to chill? Or was it just
no?
I
haven't had any time to chill, but I love that though. I'm here. I have so much adrenaline. I'm excited. It's only my second time here. I do want to come back though when I have time to do touristy things and really experience London and like go to some clubs and some restaurants.
We should take you to clubs.
Yes, I want to do that. I don't have time to do that this trip. So hopefully the next time. My sisters, my brother, they all love London and they come all the time. So
yeah, and they've got so many friends and hookups. So you should be living it up
I know.
as well. I had the Wanted Boys on the show and they wanted to stay. The lovely Max said when I said you were on the show, his face just went, and he was like, we got to meet her, and this is what he had to say about you.
I always sort of like fancied Kim from like, you know, like seeing her in magazines and all that sort of stuff.
Like hearing that,
but then
probably.
when we met Khloe, and I thought she was an absolute babe, and an absolute sweetheart as well.
Yeah, she's massively famous.
Her body is unbelievable.
Did you say that? She's got a really good bum.
Oh, I didn't notice.
Did you not notice it?
No.
She was an absolute sweetheart.
Yeah, she
So
was.
if you're listening, Khloe, the Wanted love you.
Max loves you a bit more, but you've got a girlfriend, so you couldn't even take her out, could you? Because she's kind of...
But
No.
I mean, I don't think I'm hardly sort of a basketball
He
player.
said he's got no chance with you, even if you were single, because he's not a basketball player.
that is so untrue. There's not a criteria you have to be a basketball player. But I love the Wanted. Love Max. Let's date in our dreams.
Jay, bless him, is like a super fan, and he wanted to actually stay, and they were like, you can't, you're a fanboy. So I was like, at least ask her a question. So I tried to get rid of all the, will you take my number? And here's a question from Jay. Go on.
So obviously she sits, I think when she sits there in the show with the Kardashians, she sometimes looks around at her family and goes, oh my God, they're all mental and I'm trapped in this world of bonkers people. Does she ever want to be like, I want to do my own show of just Khloe without these crazy LA shiny friends?
She did it with Lamar as well.
All right, don't ask her that one then.
No, that's a good question. She's not done anything by herself.
When I look at her eyes and she's looking at them like, I can't believe this is real life and my mum's genuinely saying this to me. What is she thinking? Is she thinking that, or is she totally used to it?
He's so like us. He's like a girl. He's a super fan.
I love that. That is awesome. And you know what? I actually am thinking, how is this my real life? How do I know these people? This is my, yes, I think everyone's crazy, but I think they think I'm crazy. Like, I think my family looks at me because I'm pretty wild and free-spirited and I just don't care. But I also, I think they probably think I'm insane. And I look at them, I'm like, oh, check, please, sign me out. This is crazy. But not about the show. The show doesn't bother me. It's more like your own family just gets under your skin. I think that's with anybody.
Do you know what we love about you though, watching the show? Because like I'm genuinely obsessed. Me and my friends, when we have a day off work, we watch the show all day long and we just get up for tea and food and maybe we shower. What I love about you though is you always come across so like real and 100. Like you forget that the cameras are on you and you're just genuinely you say it how we would say it.
Well, I mean, we've had the same camera crews since the same people since season 1. So it's so comfortable around them. We don't think twice about it. And even doing radio, you don't realize how many people are listening. When we're filming, I'm not thinking, oh, so many people are watching the show. So I'm just really laid back and I cannot be someone I'm not. I just like, this is me, and if I want to say something, I have to say it.
You and Rob as well. It's so sweet.
Oh,
like,
my brother.
You're like his second mama. Like, I love you with him.
I feel like because he's lived with me for so long, I do feel like he's like my baby. I feel like with Kendall and Kylie, I feel like I am like, their moms.
Oh,
I love it.
You. Hey, listen, Miley Cyrus.
Yes.
She was at Capitol this week, and she spoke a little bit about the fact that she's really nervous about doing X Factor. You hosted X Factor. I want you to hear what Miley had to say. Then I want to know what it was like for you, because that was such a big show for you to do.
You know, it's a really intense situation being on X Factor. Because there's a lot of people that what they want to be, they're aspiring to be like you. They want this like life, and so there's something about kind of showing them what it like takes to be there. So you gotta be, I feel like you gotta be even more focused, but it's just such a big place, and it's so intense being in front of those judges. So I wanted something that felt like really intimate, and something that just felt like I was kind of in my own space rather than just being out there and it being big. I wanted to make it a little more intimate.
Now, I had Taylor Swift on the show a couple of weeks ago, and she was doing X Factor. Literally, Khloe, everyone gets so nervous about X Factor.
And so she's performing on X Factor with a contestant?
No, by herself. And she was still like totally like, oh my God.
See, that's what's so interesting to me, because I know Miley personally too, and she's so confident. But that's why I was like confused. I was like, is she she's acting as if she's auditioning.
Yeah.
Which is, she's so talented and she's great at what she does. It's so interesting again to hear how many people do get nerves. Like, I even hear like Beyonce gets nervous before she goes on stage.
When you did it though, like, and you had
my God.
Oh my God. The thing is, there was so much people like, oh my God, she's only got it because she's a Kardashian. So there was so much pressure, and then you came out and you obviously killed it. Did you every week just feel like, ugh?
Every week, because it's live, and I've never done anything live before, and that was my first time, and it was a lot of pressure, and people don't realize you have an IFB in your ear, and they're counting down. So for a host, it's different, because while you're talking, like if I'm asking, Britney Spears was on, if I was asking Britney a question, I'm supposed to be listening to her, but they're talking in my ear. They're going 20, 19, 18. And I'm like, shut up. And I can't say shut up because I'm on live TV. So it was a lot going on that I wasn't used to. So for me, I was nervous every time. And I was just like, I feel like I suck.
No, you didn't.
I want to move on.
This new collection, what I love is that I've watched you over the last, say, year and a half, just become more and more comfortable in your own skin and just look like this sexy mama.
Thank you.
And the collection kind of embodies that, but it also allows girls that feel a little bit like, feel like, actually, maybe I can rock that because you guys have got shape. You're not skinny little twiglets.
Well, and that's something we love to embrace, a woman's body. And even if you're petite, like Courtney is really petite. She's 5 feet tall, but she still has boobies and a booty. Like that's what women have, and let's embrace it. And I'm all for every woman should find some part of their body that they love and show it off. And that's what our collection is about, is embracing the woman's curves.
Has it surprised you, like through Twitter, like different bits of the collection that people have liked? Because I think everybody I've spoken to likes different things completely.
Yeah, no, it is. And that's the power of social media that's so awesome. You do get amazing feedback, and we always say we're a brand for our fans, and we love the feedback. We want to hear if someone doesn't like some things, because we'll scratch it and never make it again, and styles that people like, we want to keep making.
The three of you obviously have you kind of have some similarities, but you have a different style. How would you sum up each of you with that collection, like in one word?
I feel like it's still really chic, everything. But I mean, Courtney's very eclectic, her style. Kim is very sexy. I'm more edgy, still sexy. And all of that is in one brand, which I think is really fabulous for the consumer.
No, it's lovely, and it kind of sold out. I remember the first day you went here, and it completely sold out, and everyone was going insane. I was like, for God's sake! And I remember your last collection.
It's really
too.
crazy. No, it's like a dream. We've always wanted a clothing line, but we always thought it would be in our own store. We have had our own stores for 10 years. We thought it would just be within our stores. We never fathomed it would be international. And I'm here, and people, like, it's breaking records. Like, this is a dream come true, and I almost feel like it's not really real.
Right, before we let you get out of here, I want to have some fun with you. There's loads of people that have been asking different questions, so I've picked out some, cherry-picked some. Firstly, Cheryl Cole.
Yes.
Little cutie Cheryl. She's like somebody we have here at Capital. You tweeted like, I found myself a soul sister.
Yes, I'm obsessed with her.
What was it like to meet her? And did you know about her before you met her?
I definitely knew about her. Like I knew who she was, but I've never met her before. That was the very first time I met her. It was at Kanye's concert in LA.
Yeah.
And her and I just bonded. We just started talking, and you just connect with certain people. And half the concert, we were sitting there just talking through blasting music, and Kim was like, "Can you guys stop already?" But we just connected, and I love her. She is such a sweetheart, and I love her.
What's interesting as well is that your life is like followed by cameras all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I had Demi Lovato and Sierra on my show when Kim was pregnant, and we were talking about Instagram and we were talking about Twitter, and we were saying how ridiculously disgusting it was. The trolls talking about Kim's weight. I mean, she was pregnant. And even now, when I look at Kim's Instagram, I don't know if you get this as much as Kim. I don't know why Kim gets it so much. Literally, she'll put up a banging picture and then there'll be loads of bloody haters that will say the ridiculous, nasty things. And I'm thinking,
it's disgusting.
It is.
It is. I mean, when you're pregnant, I mean, it's so unjustified when you're pregnant. And first, even if you're not, if someone is bigger, that's so disrespectful and disgusting for you to critique somebody's weight, and you could really cause a lot of damage. But the haters, that's never going to stop. I get it too. Kim gets it. But honestly, Kim is so beautiful, and I really feel like people just hate her because
she's hot.
They ain't her.
And for you, like, you seem so confident in your own skin, but you've had like ups and downs as well. How do you stay so tough-skinned and keep smiling and think like, I'm not going to pay any attention to the dickheads that are in my ads sometimes?
Yeah, I mean, you try to stay off of social media when that gets overwhelming, but really I just try to engulf myself in positivity, and my family. We're such a great support system. But that negative stuff, it's going to happen all the time, and it does get overwhelming. I mean, to anybody.
Yeah.
You have your bad days that you're like weak and you're like, everyone hates me and I'm this or that. And then I'm like, ugh, I get over it. I'm like, I am a badass bitch.
You
like,
are.
F that. Like, then I kind of get my mojo back. But everyone has bad days.
All right, well, listen, I have to say, for all the girls of the UK, I'm representing all of you. We adore you guys. We love that you say it how it is. You guys have great swag, and you guys are like, whatever anyone says, what you've actually achieved as women, like, you're bosses.
Thank you.
And your mum is like the biggest boss.
She is. She's our pimp. She is our pimp, and we're her whores.
Right, Khloe Kardashian, thank you so much for being
Thank you for letting me co-host with you.